What's up, you guys? Welcome to my very first podcast. My name is Honesty, and some of you guys have been following me for a while. If you're new, make sure to go and follow me on all of my social medias at Instagram on I.am.honesty with a 3. Then my Twitter, I_am_honesty with a 3. And then my Snapchat, fly_J31, FLY_JAY31. That's all my socials. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my SoundCloud. Check out my past music. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this podcast. Okay, so this podcast is basically just 30 to 45 minutes of me just ranting about anything that's going on. So it could be about school, relationships, what's going on in the news, pop culture, just any and everything. But before we get started, I would like to introduce my best friend on campus, one of my best friends on campus, Madison Janae Saunders.
Hi, y'all. My name is Madison. I do go by MJ. You can follow me on Twitter. It's Madison Janae, Jenae, and 2 underscores. And then you can follow me on Instagram, Madison Janae. Janae spelled the same way. And yeah, that's how you can find me.
Yeah, so MJ, we call her MJ. She's a part of my posse. So there's 10 of us. They came from Atlanta. We got a scholarship to this PWI, and we shaking things up already. And it's only the first semester. We already shaking things up. But let's get started. All right, so first we're going to take a little bit of time to reflect on what's been going on in our lives since we gotten on campus. One, I've taken a break from YouTube.
We noticed.
I don't have the time.
It's okay. College, listen, let me tell you something. When you get into college, all that extra time, all that free time, all the going to bed, it's non-existent.
Sleep is non-existent.
No, you have so many things to do, and I mean, it's between figuring out yourself, going to class, figuring out what you want to do for the rest of your life if you don't know. I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot.
And then it's just I do want to post again. It's gonna take some time. I've started editing more videos and recording to help out Maroon Prestige.
Yes.
And that's been my little leeway of trying to get back into the YouTube thing. But we'll talk about Maroon Prestige in a little bit.
Yes,
MJ is excited about that.
That makes me so happy every time I hear about us. It's
But yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. But next, classes. So I switched from a biomedical engineer to a biology major pre-med, and I'm going to med school. And this semester, I'm taking chemistry, I'm taking pre-calc, which is not really that bad, political science, I hate that class, and psychology, it's okay. Chemistry is okay. The only class I literally hate is political science. And MJ knows I hate this class. I do not like this freaking professor.
I know.
Because my stuff's copyrighted. You can't take pictures. That's how she sounds. You can't take pictures because my slides are copyrighted. And if I see you taking pictures,
oh my goodness, you're so disrespectful.
You're gonna have to leave.
Okay, so while Josh is doing what Josh is
you can't take
amazing at, I am an engineering major.
Yes, ma'am. She stayed in.
I stayed. Lord,
don't cry here. I got no.
The number of times. No. I put a cap on how many times I can cry. When you're an engineering major, just know you're gonna cry at some point. Don't think it's just gonna be easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. No, it is straight up. There's gonna be great days. There's gonna be tough days. My course load, I have chemistry.
Yes, we love chemistry over here.
I don't like chemistry.
I love chemistry.
I have a coding class. I'm learning Python. What else am I taking? I have a chem lab.
Yes, chem lab. We love chem lab.
No, we don't love chem lab. We don't. I have polls. So Josh is taking the polls that's quote unquote below mine, and I'm above it. I don't know how to describe it. So there's a 206, and then there's the next level.
Yeah, I'm taking national political science, and she's taking Texas State, which is
what else am I taking?
Crappy.
Don't I have something else? What did I forget? Calc. How can I forget calc?
Calculus.
We love calculus. We love that.
We stay in calculus.
We love calculus. But yeah,
She's amazing.
I'm engineering. I'm trying to go into aero.
Yes,
I'm definitely going into aero.
Tell them what you
for
want
those
to
of
do.
you that don't know, aero is short for aerospace. If you don't know what it is, we don't have time to explain it because I could sit here and talk about it for hours.
And it's just like, okay,
so
MJ, we get it.
I definitely, if you go into engineering, do aero. It's the only way to go. I mean, all the other ones are cool. Systems is cool. Industry is cool. But aero's the best. I mean, come on. Why wouldn't you want to shoot a rocket into the sky or be a pilot or go into space, right?
I mean, I guess.
Anyway, aero is the best.
So, what are we going to talk about next? Okay. As some of y'all know, I am a track and field athlete. I throw for the university. And training has been kicking my butt. I am tired 24/7, and I just want to break. And I wake up, I go to class, I go to training, and then I have a bossy meeting, and then I have study hall, and it's just like, when do I get a break? So like when I take a nap, I take a nap. Like I might as well be sleep. Like it's not a nap. I sleep. I dream. I snore. I slobber everywhere. That's sleep. I be tired. And MJ does a little training too. We're gonna circle back around to Maroon Prestige.
Yes. So for those of you that don't know, Maroon Prestige is the new recent major organization that just got recognized by Texas A&M. And so we have practices late Mondays, late Thursdays, and in the afternoon on Sundays. Let me tell you guys, as an engineering major, I definitely appreciate Maroon Prestige because it's like an outlet for me to just kind of take a break from everything. But at the same time, I'd be tired. I'm so tired.
So tired.
Like, I get so tired, because those early classes and then late classes or like classes all day and then you go straight into dance and it's like it's so much fun. It's so amazing. I've honestly, even outside of the fact that I am tired sometimes, this group of girls is amazing. I mean, we've become family and it just makes me so happy. And stop mimicking me. I wish you guys could see what he's doing to me right now. But honestly, like, outside of the fact that we really just did blow up on Twitter the way we did.
Yeah, and got a clout chaser, first of all.
Yeah, we really do.
Let's take 2 seconds to talk about this clout chaser that tried to come from our girls.
Okay, so we posted, our little majorette performance from Fusion Fiesta, and, we get a lot of support. And then this Twitter
wannabe HBCU account
know, just came for us and was basically, I don't know why he, she, it, whatever was attacking us.
It was a he.
Okay, well, he was really attacking us and, saying we were basically like fake, plagiarizing and being fake and like stealing and just,
that you can't have black culture in PWI campuses.
Like, but then turns around and says you're not contributing anything to the black culture. I was like, what?
Let me tell you something. let me tell you about an issue I have with this feud against HBCUs and PWIs. I don't really understand it. I feel like if we have 3% or maybe less on this PWI campus and we're bringing some black culture to it, how are we not contributing? We are bringing awareness to our culture.
Crickets.
Right. Crickets.
I don't understand either.
But apparently it's just a big thing.
Know.
Like we can't contribute
for
to something.
The most part. I mean, we've had a lot of support and I'm really proud of Rhea. I cannot stress that enough. I'm so proud of Rhea.
Yes.
For those of you guys that don't know, Rhea is the one that started Maroon Prestige. And, I'm just very proud of her. I'm proud of all of us for performing the way we did, sticking it out, and really following through with what we chose to do and what we committed to do, because I think it just shows a lot. It shows a lot when it comes to our community here and who we are. I think it really reflects us really well.
Yes, y'all did. They did amazing.
We got a lot of positive feedback, and I can't wait till our next performance. I would love to tell you guys when our next performance is, but it's kind of a secret, so I can't say anything. Oops.
I dislike her so much. Anyway,
so yeah, be on the lookout for that. Watch our Twitter. Watch our Twitter. Please watch our Twitter.
And guess who'll be posting on there? Me, because I am over their Twitter. I'm over all their social media.
Yes, our Twitter is Maroon Prestige, by the way.
Yes.
So yeah, go ahead and follow. Turn on those notifications.
Make sure you know how to spell prestige.
Please make sure
correctly.
No shade.
No shade. I'll T, no shade. You know what I'm saying? But
we love you. We love you.
We're going to move on. So let's talk about our team dynamic. You talked about your team dynamic, so I'm going to talk about mine.
Yeah, so
we're not going to go there.
Well,
we're not gonna go
we're not. So I'm going to stay positive. Okay, let's talk about the great girls that we have. So for the most part, what am I saying? For the entire part, like, we really don't have any problems. We haven't had any issues, and we've all really gotten along, and, being at practice, late nights together, and, like, even us, like, me and you and Rhea doing choreo together, like, it's just, been amazing, like, to form that, like, bond together,
Yeah. So let's talk about my track team dynamic.
Oh, God.
So, yeah. I'm warming up to them. I don't trust easy.
I know.
It's so many fake people on this campus. And I just happen to be stuck with some of them on the track team. I'm not going to name no names. I ain't going to say nothing. But I'm warming up, I can see through all that. So I'm just trying to, like, I got to keep on my poker face. So they don't know I know.
Period.
You can't tell them that you know. Because when you tell them that you know,
raise that eyebrow one more time.
Right, you got to tell
when Josh talks, his eyebrow raises and twitches, and it's so funny.
Because that's how you know I'm serious.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, like, but for the most part, for real, I'm really enjoying my team. I'm warming up to them, coming from Georgia, being like, there's only 2 of us from Georgia on that team, and like everybody else is Texas. There's different parts of Texas. So coming into a completely different team dynamic and different ways that people interact with each other, it was a little slow at first, but now I'm like, starting to get to know people. It's fun. We have good times and be laughing and going on, but we definitely are about our business, and that I can say that about our team. We are about our business, and we will win championships, unlike some other teams on this campus.
Just kidding.
But yeah, no shade. You know what? All the shade. All the shade. There's one team on campus that just gets all this money.
Interesting. No shade.
No shade. No shade.
None at all.
But we gonna move on.
Yeah.
Before I say something I can't take back.
Okay, come on, scroll down the list.
So we're gonna go to new movies that I want to see. What we want to see. I want to see Frozen 2. I don't care how much you call me a child. Frozen 1 was a fantastic movie. MJ, don't look at me like that. And they say Frozen
I love
2.
Olaf.
They say Frozen 2 is better. They say Frozen 2 is better.
I mean, everybody who doesn't love Olaf. Like, let's really be honest.
He likes warm hugs.
Exactly. Like,
is that self-harm?
Okay, so we're not gonna think about it in depth like that.
Theory?
Stop it.
Especially when he stuck his hand in the fire.
What's the next movie?
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
The next movie, I want to see the Harriet Tubman movie with Cynthia Erivo.
Yes.
Cynthia Erivo has one of the most powerful voices I have ever heard. She was she did The Color Purple on Broadway. She has worked with many different singers and songwriters, and her voice is just so powerful. And I heard they have her singing in the movie because they say Harriet Tubman used to signal, other slaves that she was helping go to freedom. She used to signal them with songs, so they have her singing in the movie. So, like, I want to see that. She's a fantastic actress. She's just amazing. She has a great backstory. She's so humble, so nice. Like, I did my research on her. Like, she's a great person. Like, she's from London, number 1, and her American accent is on point. Number 2, she wants to give back to her community. Like, she's just a great, humanitarian. And the third movie I want to see is Queen and Slim, the black.
I saw the trailer.
The Black Bonnie and
that
Clyde.
made me excited. I was so excited for that. I saw the trailer on YouTube.
I really want to go. I don't really have too much to say about that one except for I need to go see it. What movies do you want to see, MJ?
Okay, I might be a little bit behind, but I still have yet to see Joker.
Me neither.
Okay.
Me neither.
I really want to see it because, you know, I live for the original Batman series, and the original Joker, and so I remember when this trailer came out, I was like, "Is this really gonna do justice?
Oh,
is this really gonna do justice?" I really was. I'm not being funny, but I keep hearing that it's really good.
I also hear it's really bad.
I know,
hear both.
right? That too. So, I'm really interested to see that, but also at the same time, a lot of people are saying it's not tied to the original Batman series and with the original Joker.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I won't go in with too much
Yeah, because isn't he he's supposed to have like a mental illness? And that's what makes him the Joker?
So we'll see. But at the same time, this is also really nerdy. There's a movie. It's called 1917.
I've never heard of it.
It's basically about these two British soldiers that save a bunch of men during a really dangerous mission, and I'm really interested in seeing that. It comes out in December, so that's the nerd in me. I know you don't like polls and history things, but I'm sorry.
Unless it got Harriet Tubman in it.
I just want to see it because I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just want to see it. I'm just curious. I saw the
It's
trailer.
good.
I saw the trailer.
That's what you like.
I
Can't judge it. All right. So, any other movies you want to see?
Nothing I can really think of off the top of my head. I can think of movies we have seen that were
okay.
good.
We saw Maleficent 2.
Oh my goodness, that movie! Listen, call me what you want, call me a child if you want to, but that movie was so good. It was so good.
I love Angelina Jolie. That has been one of my crushes forever, and she looks stunning in this movie.
It was so good.
Did you see her cheekbones?
They looked good.
They were there.
They did a great job for her.
They did a great job. She did a great job. Everybody did a great job in that movie.
It was just a good movie overall.
So
I mean, I'd watch it again.
I would too.
I'd go right back to the theater and watch it again.
I would pay again. It was really good. Let's see. Oh, y'all, let's have a heart to heart right now. We're gonna take a moment to realize how ghetto it is to date in college. Dating in college is ghetto, and it's for the birds.
Just come get your degree.
Just come get your degree. Don't even worry about nothing else.
Don't even worry about anybody. Just
don't worry about nothing. Just get your degree.
I mean, have fun, but
don't even do that. Just get your degree.
It's not even.
It ain't even worth it. Ain't even worth it. Because best believe when I become a research doctor for the FBI, developing medicines to help
everybody's gonna come your way. We went to college together. Oh, wow. Interesting.
I don't remember you. That's what
I do. You were in my polls class.
I'll be like, polls class? Man, you know I hated polls. That's what I'm going to say.
Really? Oh, I saw you in there every day.
Yeah, because I had to be.
Oh.
I had to be.
Well, anyway.
I had to be in there because I had to fight for my grade. But yeah, that's ghetto. Let's move on to something a little bit more lightning. Songs that I have listened to that I think are just fan-freaking-tastic. All right, let me tell you something. Billie Eilish, that girl right there, she is talented.
I'm so done with you.
That girl is talented, Billie Eilish.
She is. She really is.
She is 17 years old.
I don't think I've heard a song that I have yet to dislike. Like, I don't think she's come out with anything that I've just disliked.
She's incapable of producing flops.
I mean, honestly, she's really great.
She farts a bop.
Okay.
Okay, so and the Where Do We Go To When You Go to Sleep, that album?
Yes.
Her intro song is her taking out her retainer.
I know.
That's a bop.
I know.
A bop.
I know.
She doesn't
produce anything. That sucks. And that's amazing.
I wish I could take out my retainer and be as successful as Billie Eilish.
Oh, I love that.
With her music.
I love that.
She's amazing. And her new song, Everything I Wanted, is so sweet. Like the sound, the melody is so sweet, but like when you listen to the words, it's just like I thought it was a nightmare. Like,
I'm so done.
I love that song. Like, and it's crazy. And like, okay, so I did a little research, and apparently it was about how she was in her dream, and there was another her, and the other her killed her in her dream.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. Have y'all ever had a weird? What's the weirdest dream you've ever had, MJ?
Me?
Yeah,
I have to think. I don't know. What's the weirdest dream you've had?
I've had so many weird dreams, like scary dreams. Like I've been okay. So y'all,
I can tell you about a scary dream.
when I have dreams, they happen in the same places. Like I'll have a dream like a couple weeks later, and it'll be in the same place, like the same house, whatever. And like whenever I have a scary dream, it's in the same dang house. And this one time, I was being chased by this female demon, and she was scaring the crap out of me. She was coming around corners, jumping at me, and I was like going through back tunnels in the house, and like I just didn't know what to do. Like I was literally scared for my life, and I was like, what in the world? But yeah, that's one of the crazy dreams. I have crazy dreams all the time.
I used to have scary dreams, and I noticed this is really weird. Like, I never figured out if there was a correlation between this thing I'm about to say and my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to have nightmares on nights where I would drink ice. I mean, drink ice. Eat ice or like chew ice right before I went to sleep. It was really weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed once I stopped like chewing ice right before I went to sleep, I stopped having nightmares nights in a row. I know. That's so weird. That is really disturbing.
Oh, I just thought of another crazy dream. Oh my god, MJ, I never told you this dream.
What?
I told my parents this dream. Okay, I have two crazy dreams. First one, there's one time I woke up outside of my body.
Oh no.
I literally sat up.
Not.
I sat up, turned around, looked at myself, looked around, and laid back down. Everything was so fuzzy.
That is really disturbing.
I don't know if that was a dream or I died. Who knows? Who knows? Well,
I don't know.
But there's another crazy dream. I like went to this like place, and there was like a whole bunch of different people. It was dark, but like the sky was so beautiful. And guess who pops up?
Me.
Jesus.
Oh.
Jesus pops up. He takes me on a trip down memory lane, taking me to like his birth and like the crucifixion, and it felt so real.
Wow.
Like I went through Jesus' life in a dream, and it was so wild.
That's a really interesting. That's actually interesting. I'd love to know like what that really means.
Me too. But yeah, let's move on to the next song. So, let's see what's next. I lost my place. Okay. Alicia Keys, Miguel, and 21 Savage. Who would have thought those three come together and make a powerful song?
If you all don't know,
Show Me Love.
21 Savage.
Anyway,
is
Ew.
we can get married.
Anyway, so the song
Rap
"Show
21,
Me Love."
not in not okay. Let me make a very big distinction really quickly. Okay, when I say 21 and I can get married, I mean rap 21, not like actual in-person interview 21. Like if you just kind of like brush all that away and just keep
deceased.
the rap 21, like the 21 in the studio,
I'm deceased.
I'll take it.
Deceased.
I will take it.
Dead.
I will
In a coffin.
accept it. Put him in a car.
Put a fork in me because I'm done.
Like, did you guys hear his song Immortal?
Oh my
When
gosh.
that came
We are not talking
out,
about Immortal.
Oh my goodness, that's a bop. I was the whole night when it came out. I was in my
Dip me in
room.
powdered sugar and call me a donut.
Dip me in some caramel and call me a caramelized apple.
Well, won't you just dip me in some hot oil and call me an onion ring?
Well, if you don't pop me in the microwave for 2 minutes and call me a popcorn.
Well, if you don't put me in the microwave for 3 minutes to call me a couple noodles. Anyway.
We do that thing where we just keep going
Just
back
keep
and
going
forth.
back and forth. But the next Okay, next album I'm gonna talk about is Jesus is King by Kanye West. I actually really like that album.
I actually haven't heard it yet.
Really?
Just because engineering has kind of been taking a toll on my life right now.
Right.
But I really haven't heard it yet.
Jesus is King, except okay, there's one song I really don't.
I've heard mixed reviews about it though. Like there's no in between. I hear a lot of people say
Polar
I either
opposites.
love it or I hate it.
Yeah, like well, this that closed on Sunday. I could have done without. You're my Chick-fil-A. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about Chick-fil-A. He's calling someone his Chick-fil-A.
What?
He said you're my number one with the lemonade.
I wonder if you could use that, like to say to somebody.
Shut up. Just be like, you're my Chick-fil-A.
But it's Sunday,
so like, you're close. It's actually Saturday, you guys.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, Jesus King is pretty good. Pose.
Political site. I'm just kidding.
Pose by Yo Gotti featuring Megan Thee Stallion. Bop. Next.
But Immortal wasn't?
I haven't listened to Immortal.
Oh, so you just don't listen to my husband.
I don't.
But I can listen to your wife.
First of all, me and Megan have been married since
and
I don't know when.
21 have been married since before y'all even got married.
Anyway,
so.
Meg know where home is.
21 knows where I'm at.
I hate you. Ride or Die, Megan Thee Stallion and Vicky Lowe.
Go off, Josh. I think you should put a camera in here.
I should put a camera in here so like they can see it.
What's going
because
on?
Ride or Die, Bob. I heard so I had to educate somebody real quick about Nola Bounce music. They were like, "Oh, Megan is just copying Big Frida." I said, "Do you not know anything about Nola Bounce music? If that was the case, everybody's copying Big Frida." Listen, no, I'm not docking Big Frida because Big Frida's music is just it's everything. I love Big Frida's music, but like, you're not finna come for Megan's head like that.
That's because that's your wife. So.
But like, obviously,
defend your wife.
You uncultured swines out there.
Well, that was
you uncultured swine out there
that
don't
the
know
next thing on the list?
that don't know what Nola Bounce music is. I'ma tell you, it all has that bounce. That bounce it, biggity, bounce it, biggity, 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 bounce it, bounce it, biggity, 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 bounce it, bounce, 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 da bounce, 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 da bounce, bounce, bounce.
We really need a camera in here.
Do it back and shake it up.
You really need a camera in here.
Yes, but yeah. We gotta talk about that. Y'all, Hot Pink, the album by Doja Cat. Mwah, magnifique. Did you listen to it?
Yes, I listened to part of it. I told you.
Part of it?
Yes, because...
part of it?
Do you want to go back into engineering?
Oh.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah, but Hot Pink...
I listened to part of it. So I like some of the songs that I listened to.
I love Cyber Sex. That's my favorite. I just didn't want to
say that word out loud, but...
The sex?
Yeah.
The Cyber Sex? Okay, I love Cyber Sex.
But yeah, I like that song too.
I like Bottom B.
That was good.
Juicy, of course.
Of course we love Juicy.
Addiction, basically the whole album. I loved it all.
Keyword. Juicy in our next performance.
Oh my god.
Just not saying anything specific.
She's talking about Maroon Prestige, y'all.
Yeah, if you didn't catch on. Not saying that's the song or anything, but some stuff happened.
I dislike her. Anyway.
With that song in the back.
Next on the docket. So, some throwback songs, or not like throwback, but like some throwback things I've been listening to. I've really been getting into Rihanna's, Anti album. Like,
I've been listening to Rihanna lately too.
Like, I also listen to, what's that other album? Is it Unapologetic? Or something like that, where she like has writing all over her body with a white background.
I know what you're talking
like,
about.
Like throw it up. That album. I've been listening to that too. But like, really, Anti. I don't know why, but like, Anti is like pretty cool.
Been listening to a lot of old 21.
Anyway, and then I've also been listening to Queen.
Mm.
Queen is Another Woman Bites the Dust. Another one go. Another one go. Another one.
Let's see. I've been listening to a lot of old 21. What else have I been listening to? I have to think about it. Goodness. We'll come back. Maybe not.
I've been listening to old Beyonce from like the Beyonce album, like the one before Lemonade. I've been listening to that. What else?
I've been listening to a lot of like sap.
Really?
Music.
Really?
Not like depressed, like when I say sap, not like depressed love type music, but like that, like Summer Walker, like.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot Summer Walker's new album.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of like love songs and stuff.
Let's talk about Summer Walker's new album for a little bit. I like it.
I do too.
But I feel like it was overproduced. I didn't like I wanted her voice to.
Much?
I know, like I wanted her voice to be raw.
Oh, I understand what you're
like saying. It had too much auto-tune on it. Like it sounded too like robot-y, and like you like she's known for like having that raspy like cracking in her voice, like you know. I feel like when you go raw on an album, it gives you that what's it called? Like it's just like nostalgic feeling. Like it's like more you feel more when you hear that raw because the artist is being more vulnerable, you know.
Yeah, but I've been listening to a lot of songs like that are just like very. I wish they could see my hand movement right now.
It's like flat. It's like a flat line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like a spike in emotion, but just like keeping me mellow.
Like I've been listening to Meg, but not as much as I've been listening to that.
Megan's music. Yeah. I love Megan's music. So let's talk about things we're looking forward to in music. I'm gonna name top three. I'm ready for Megan's album to come out. I'm ready for City Girls to drop an album, more specifically JT. So we do this thing where so you know how Young Miami talk, right? She's like, and so whenever it's me, MJ, Ray, or Michelle, whenever we see each other, we go, Santana. So yeah, I'm looking forward to JT to like drop some stuff, and then Cardi B. I watched the 73 questions with her, and she was like, "Yeah, this new album." He was like, "Can you tell somebody?" She was like, I think she said it was gonna be fiery, feisty, something fierce, something like that. But what are you looking forward to in music?
21 can always drop anything. That's it.
You know what would be crazy?
What?
If 2 Chainz dropped another album.
Wow. You know what?
You know that's my favorite rapper.
That would not be terrible.
That is my favorite rapper. 2 Chainz is my favorite rapper.
2 Chainz.
I've been smoking all that.
I knew he was about to start.
Blue Sea, no. I love 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz. Yeah. Birthday. It's your birthday.
You know what song I really, really like?
What?
Drop Top in the Rain.
What is that?
That song that I was doing.
Stop. Wait. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
I love that song.
Okay. Yeah.
That's like.
I dislike her, so we need a camera because. But yeah. But yeah, I am. Yeah. So let's get a little serious. Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. And a Baby's album. That was kind of nice.
Oh, okay. I haven't listened to it all the way.
I listened to most of it.
Okay.
I like it.
I heard it was repetitive though. Like the beats were repetitive.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I liked his intro. Have you heard his intro? I liked it.
I listened to that and
and Babysitter. Y'all know Babysitter is.
I forgot to talk about Chance the Rapper's album. That was really good.
I heard one of the songs on the radio. I can't remember what it was.
Baby,
and I was
you
like,
look good. You look handsome.
That song. That's what it was.
I love that song.
That was the song I listened to. I was
hot
like,
water, hot and a hot shower. Bloop, bloop. Oh God, the computer. Okay, it's recording. I was like, the computer turned off. I was like, crap. Okay, but yeah, Chance the Rapper's album was pretty fire. He was also on Saturday Night Live. He did a really good job. Are you ready to get a little serious?
Yeah.
Talk about what's in the news. So, Right now, there are Native Hawaiians that are fighting for their sacred land, and they're fighting for their sacred land because people in the government are trying to build propellers and a telescope. Now, these are two different, from my understanding of my research, these are two different sacred lands, but they're doing protests and things to try to protect it. And some history on Hawaii, first of all. Hawaii never really signed to join the U.S. They were taken by force, even though you're supposed to have like a treaty, you're supposed to sign something. Like Hawaii didn't get that opportunity, so like it's it's kind of unfair already. And then
I feel that.
then our government is going over there and just trying to like take over sacred land. And I saw some of the replies on Twitter about it, and like looking through the threads, and like all these people who are supporting them, but then you also have those that just don't support them. They're like, why? They're like, why are they worried about it? You know, like
I really admire their the respect that they have for their land and their culture. I just saw they were protesting. I can't remember where, but I saw it in the news, like that they were just standing, and I thought that was really powerful.
Doing like they've also done like traditional yells. Or
Yeah,
like
that's what they were doing. They were dressed up traditionally, and they were standing. I thought that was really powerful.
Yeah, I feel like Hawaii's, even though they've been colonized, they like still kept their culture, and they're very strong in their culture. And I feel like they're able to do that because they're so disconnected from the U.S. Like if they were connected, I feel like they would have got washed, you know. But like since they're like disconnected, like they've stuck to their culture so well, and I admire that, you know. But yeah, we had to bring that up because you had to bring awareness to these things.
Yes, but can we also talk about this all-female walk that just happened? Did you hear about it? Okay, you guys know I'm a huge nerd for aero things. And the space station recently had a 2 women
I do, yes.
The first all are 2 women, or whatever you want to call it, all female walk. And I've been following this story for the longest. I watch everything related to NASA on Twitter, YouTube, everything. And I think I just told you I met with some Boeing peoples, and we had a conversation about it. And you know, it's just really inspiring because, as childish as it sounds, yes, I would love to go to space. I'd love to be an astronaut.
That's not childish. I don't know why she says that. It's
because
not childish.
I hear it all the time. You sound like a kid, but when I do it one day, I want you to remember that I said I was going to do it. But anyway, so you know, it was just very inspirational to see, you know, finally, just women have done that. That's very. It makes me so happy. It's very eye-opening for me. And it just makes me want to do aero more. I mean, I told you I could talk about aero for hours.
Right.
But I really just had to put that out there because it was really
bring awareness.
On my heart.
We have to bring awareness to these things because sometimes they just get looked over.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about some of our favorite things this month. My favorite thing, hands down, is Twitter. Twitter is so ruthless and so reckless.
Twitter is hilarious. Except for that clout chaser.
Oh, that clout chaser.
But yeah, I like Twitter. I enjoy Twitter. I enjoy reading and looking at all the different little memes
all
and
the
stuff.
videos and stuff.
It brightens my day when I'm sitting there before an exam. Oh my god, I'm stressing. I just go on Twitter. I start laughing in the middle of class. Everybody's like, huh?
Right.
What else is my favorite? I go home on Tuesday.
Yes.
I have not been back to Atlanta since July, August, early August. I miss home a lot. I don't know about you. I'm ready to go home. But yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I miss Atlanta. Atlanta.
I will say, let me tell you something on a real note. It is so okay. So we are from Atlanta, obviously. And, you know, when you come here, there are a lot of Texas people. I mean, duh, you're in the state of Texas. But when you meet someone from Atlanta, it is amazing. Like, you guys start talking the same. And it's wonderful. Like, I think I've met, outside of Posse people, I've met maybe like 3 people from Atlanta.
Really? 3?
Yeah, that's it. Just 3.
No, like, I'm surprised that you've met 3. I've only met 1.
I mean, well, no, I take that back. Maybe 2. Because one of them, he lived in Atlanta, but it wasn't like he was born in Atlanta, but he was he was born, not in Texas.
Right.
So, we both connect on that whole Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I love it. I love when people say like Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Okay, anyway, Josh.
Four.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I love it when people say Atlanta instead of Atlanta.
Atlanta. We're from Atlanta.
All right.
Anyway, so we're going to wrap up this episode. I don't know what we're going to call this. We're going to be like Truth Time with Honesty. I don't know. Something. We're going to come up with a name. But I will definitely have more guests on. Next time it may just be me, and I may have a guest. MJ may want to come back.
I'll probably come back. I really enjoyed this.
She'll probably come back. But, yeah, so be on the lookout for another episode. We may do this twice a month.
If college isn't killing me.
If college doesn't kill me first. We might do it twice a month, but we're going to try. We in a little studio room on our campus right now. We're supposed to be doing a UGST career research podcast. That's what we're supposed to. That's what I told them that we're doing.
You liar.
That's what that's what my mentor said. My mentor said, tell them you're doing a research
Don't say that. Oh my goodness.
I feel like it's a free resource that I'm already paying for on campus, so why not use it?
Anyway, I really enjoyed this.
This was fun.
We'll do this again.
Yes, don't forget to follow us on our socials. Once again, me on Instagram at I.am.honesty with a 3. Follow her on Instagram at
Madison Janae JENAE. Twitter Madison Janae 2 _.
And then me on Twitter at I_am_honesty with a 3. And then if you want to follow me on Snapchat, I really don't recommend following me on Snapchat because I don't really post on Snapchat like that. But you can follow me on Snapchat at fly_J FLY_JAY31.
Yeah. And if you get lost on Instagram, just type in MJ. It'll probably pop up. Or go through my account. Yeah. It'll pop up. You'll see it.
But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Check out my SoundCloud. Check out my music because music is coming back.
Yes, check out Maroon Prestige. Don't forget.
Maroon Prestige. Do not. I will come find you.
Well,
but yeah, I will. She may not. I will find you.
I got too much work.
I will hunt you down. And I will find you. But yeah. So this was a great episode. Fantastic. I can't wait to do it again, MJ.
Yeah.
You are always welcome back.
Oh, thank you, honey. Of course.
But yeah, that is it. I will see you guys next time.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.